Hello everybody, my name is Drew and welcome back to a brand new episode of Skyblock 3. We're doing pretty good. Things look a little cleaner now. I finished off our smeltery. It's up and running, got some lava, and it hasn't been used yet. I've been saving that for when you guys are around. And what else have I been doing? Oh, well, I added more sieves to this setup because I found out it will sieve in a 5x5 centered around whatever the middle sieve is. So from here, 5x5 out or whatever, but only for the same mesh type, if that makes any kind of sense to you guys. But yeah, so we've upgraded our setup a little bit. Most of what I've been doing is just turning cobblestone into other stuff, and I've got some things. We've got a couple stacks of sand, a whole bunch of gravel, and I believe I put, a couple stacks of dust. And the reason I've been stockpiling everything is because I really want to get some redstone. Redstone is important. Redstone is the cornerstone of us being able to automate things. And we're really not going to be able to go any further with complex operations without redstone. Obviously, we're also going to be trying to do a few other things, including actually getting a little bit of lava production going. So that's what this is going to be for. But I think what I'm going to try and start with is I'm going to try and start with expanding our platform. Because you know, one of our current things we got to do is, yes, I'm aware that this is probably a bad idea, but we're going to do it this way, is we need to expand our platform down. And to do that, we need to somehow get below the platform, and water is honestly our best bet. So, do we have elevator blocks? Hold on, before we get any further. Yes, we do have elevator blocks, thank Christ. But those need ender pearls. We don't have ender pearls yet, but that's okay. So we are going to take a chest. Let's just make a chest real quick, because I'm going to empty my inventory into that except for some cobblestone. That way, if we die, we don't lose anything. Okay, so we're going to take this guy. We're also going to grab a couple stacks of cobble. And we're going to slap this guy down right there, and we're going to empty our inventory of all the important things. Oh, you know what? Before we do this, one other thing. I forgot how easy it is to build builder's wands in this. I looked them up and then I completely forgot about it. So builder's wands, which are so good. Builder's wands. This can go wand. There we go. All right, so they let you easily build platforms and stuff. Whatever your current pattern of material is, it will replicate that continuously. So we've got, there is the stone wand, the iron wand, the diamond, and then the unbreakable wand. And we're going to start with just a stone wand. We don't need it to be, well, we could do, how much iron have we got? Oh, we have a ton of iron to cook. All right, so we can do this. We'll make an iron wand, because it'll just make our lives a little easier doing this. So if I take this iron wand, not in my offhand. How did you get in my offhand? Oh, there you go. Okay. So if I take the iron wand, and what do I have? There we go. So you'll see if I do this, it's now making a line. And we'll easily extend this line wherever I want it to go. So it's going to make our platform. And that is how we're going to be making our bottom platform. But first, we need to actually get down there. So we're going to go like this. We're going to put all the fancy stuff in there, except for our builder's wand. We're going to hop in this water stream, and we're going to start building. Need a little oxygen. It's fine. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that should do it. All right. Now we need, so I put that, where did I actually put that? Right here. So if I go right here with our hatchet, that should reveal the potential. Yes. Okay. So we also need some ladders. go ahead and make some ladders. We don't really need a lot. We're just going to grab a couple of these. And we're going to make ourselves a little hole. So the best way to do this right now, probably going to be, well, let's get rid of this half slab. Let's get you out of there, and we'll do this. Now, the reason we're going to want a basement is it's just going to be easier. It just straight up makes life easy, guys. We'll be able to route piping and wires and all sorts of crazy stuff down below us that we normally wouldn't. We'd have to like plan out what we're doing. Nah, none of that. None of that. We're going to do our best to plan out everything and make everything look nice and neat. That's the idea of this. We want our house to look nice. We want our little island in the sky to be a nice, pleasant place. Okay, so we want to go... I'm going to make a better ladder point than this, obviously. This was just what we decided to start with, because it's going to be easy to make. And then I can just grab our builder's wand. And I can do this. See how easy that is? That is so much easier. So now we can start building our little platform below. How cool is that? Like, come on. Is that not the easiest thing to do in the universe now? It seems like it's going to be this huge, big thing, but in reality, it's actually not bad. How much do we have? Oh, we got lots of cobble. Okay, because we're going to make... We're gonna encase all this. There we go. Because this is going to be our new lava gen area. And I'll show you what I mean once we get some lava going. Again. Oh, is that now? That's now a infinite water source, isn't it? Well, that's just fine. Is that lava now? Yes, it is. We're going to need to make more of that, but that's okay. Let's do this. You're still lava? Okay, good. I accidentally right-clicked with the bucket on that. I was like, no! Okay, let's not use the clay bucket because we'll lose that. Let's use our metal bucket. And the idea here is this is what's going to make our lava faster. Because you can use different heat sources with the crucibles. And lava is probably one of the better ones. We don't have pyrotheum because we don't have thermal expansion. No, we don't have pyrotheum. So the lava is going to be our best way of heating up a crucible and turning stone into lava. Because we do need lava gen. We desperately need good lava gen. Alright, let's fill this guy up with as much cobblestone as I can. So this is going to go much faster. See, now before it was a 1-time rate, now it's a 3-time rate. Now imagine if we have 4 crucibles or more, because eventually we'll have more. We will make more crucibles. But for now, this is fine. Okay, other things we wanted to do this episode was redstone. Let's take a look at redstone. So to get redstone, you need to sieve, using an iron stiffened mesh at minimum, dust. And diamond being the other one, it's a 10% drop. This is a 5% drop. And then heavy does what? 5% for, but that's using compressed. We don't want to worry about that. Okay, so we need to make some iron stiffened mesh, which means we need to turn this iron into ingots. And we can do that using our crucible or our smelter. Okay, so we actually have to form these into broken bits. Gotcha. It used to be that you could just put these little pieces in and melt them down, but that's fine. So that's going to make us 8 ingots. That's enough for... No, it's not enough for a block. That's fine. We're going to sacrifice our 1 ingot. And that can go in there. But you can see that we need a lot of iron. We need a lot of iron if we're going to make any of this work. But we'll melt this down. We'll get ourselves an iron block. And that'll give us enough iron. And we'll be able to go from there. What else do I want to do in the meantime? Let's take a look at... Let's grab our stuff out of this chest. Now that we've started our basement. I don't think I need the wooden crucible anymore, but I'm going to hold on to it for a little while longer. And let's see what else we got going on here. Let's take a look at our... No, that's not what. I want this. All right, let's take a look at our achievement book. So we still need to make a mob farm. That's probably going to be next episode. I also need to make some metal upgrade parts at some point. We can also make obsidian with a stone barrel. How do we make obsidian with a stone barrel? Oh, yeah, no, you put... Okay, yeah, you put lava in the stone barrel and put water on it. Which we could do that as well. We still need to make the fat. We've started our second layer, so I'm going to check that off. Upgrade your mob farm to kill monsters automatically. We're gonna try and... Oh, we got that too. We're going to try and do our very best to, when we make a mob farm, just have it automated from the beginning. Because I really don't want to waste a lot of time with that. The question is whether we do a drop tower or try something different. Enchant a sieve mesh. Really? You can farm that. Cow in a jar seems like an interesting time as well. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it's going to be interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to make a cut in the video, and I'll wait for all this to do its thing. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and I've expanded our little sifting area here, and these are empty because this is where our iron mesh is going to go. Because we have ourselves a block of iron, and I've been sifting in the meantime, and we have even more iron to make, so we're going to do that. Full block? Full block. Perfect. Because we need iron. We need a lot of iron. I did find out there is an auto sieve. Oh, there's a little more iron in this than I thought there was. Wait, 200 used 8. There's 8 ingots in here. Wait, do each one of these make 2? Oh my. That would be really nice if that was the case, if they still make 2. Because each one of these makes what? Where is our smelter in here? It makes 280. Yeah, because only 144. Oh, and that's okay. I got you. That's how we're going to do our ore doubling. I gotcha. Okay, so we're going to need to watch that then. But let's go ahead and we're going to try and make our first iron sieve. Do I have any string left? I have 24 string left. Okay, so I'm going to need to infest some trees. But let's go ahead and make an iron... Oh, we need to break that down. Let's go ahead and make an iron stiffened mesh. We can make 2 of them, so we're going to make 2 of them. And we should be able to make... No. Get out of there. Yeah, should be able to make another block. So we're going to be good on iron, that's for damn sure. But I want to make sure that we can get some of this redstone, because we really do need redstone. I'm not kidding about that. We also need bone meal, because we need more bone meal to make more crucibles. And some other stuff, because we're going to want to automate things as well. I do know, so for farming wise, we're going to want to make... How long do you take? Wow, this is actually like kind of slow now. Interesting. We're going to want to make a watering can as well, which I'm pretty sure needs bone meal. But I don't know that for sure. Okay, so let's make ourselves, see if we can make 2 more. Yes, we can. No. I'm not too concerned about our iron levels at this point in time. We'll be able to make this happen. Okay, so there's our sieves. I need to either get rid of this lava or something, because it's starting to set fire to things. And I really don't want it to set fire to our whole universe. But let's go ahead and see how this works. So you see my setup here. If I wanted to say use, let's not do the dust. We need the dust. Let's grab some gravel. So the reason I've set these up in 4 and not the 6s that I had is it just makes it a divisible that's a little easier, right? Because it's 64 stacks. 8's a nice little divisible number. And look how fast this goes. It just goes so quickly once you're going. Look at that. Now I could make these 4x4 and it would go even faster, but we don't need to do that. But this just goes really quickly now as opposed to what we were doing before. Now there is an auto sieve. I said that before, and I would like to see what that's about. But that requires a bit more iron than we currently have, but we'll be able to get that pretty quickly through... Oh, shit. No, not the hammer. We'll be able to get that pretty quickly once we're done sieving all of this stuff, and I'm not too concerned about it. I'm wondering about loot bags. So when you kill enemies, very similar to some other mods that are older, but you can now get loot bags dropped from enemies, and they will give you stuff. You can also combine your loot bags, and there's a whole bunch of different things going on with loot bags. But The primary thing is it will let us get other resources that are normally not available to us. Because unlike a regular hardcore questing map, there's no reward bags. There are no... Oh, we got 3 out of that. So we could get... What else we get? Ooh, crushed black quartz. Some glowstone. That's not bad. Some gunpowder. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul. But yeah, we wanna stand kind of here just in case. I don't want anything to fall off into the void. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about the loot bags. So there's no quest rewards, right? Like there's no progression and here's a whole bunch of stuff that you're going to need to survive. This is like, hey, find a way to make this, fucko. Good luck. So we'll see what we can come up with. I'm looking at a few different ideas for our mob farm. I want something. I'm either going to do a drop tower, which is pretty standard, or because I don't know what will happen with the drop tower, I think what I might do is make a big just room, and we'll go from there. So that gave us up to 7. That's not bad. 44 pieces of iron. So we're going to smelt this iron down because we do need iron. This is going to be a lot of iron for us. We've already got how much in here? A block? Yeah. Let's make that other block. We got some flint out of that too, which is a good time. We definitely need some flint. So we're a little low, and that's our primary repair material. And how are we doing on our other stuff? So copper-wise, almost a full stack of copper, which is going to be great. It's going to be a lot of copper for us. Nickel is doing okay. Lead, gold, a decent amount of aluminum and silver as well. We've also got some nickel in our inventory and some more gold. Yeah, this is coming along very nicely. Oh, and blaze powder. That is a good thing too. So this is coming along well. This is coming along very well. I could upgrade our cobble gen. I kind of want to make another cobble generator at some point soon and start automating. Once we get to having... Well, we could make transfer nodes now. So why don't we make a transfer node? Transfer. So the way we make transfer nodes is we need transfer pipe, some chiseled stone. Well, stone. They just need to be stone, like actual stone. It does need to be stone. Ugh, you're a pain in the butt. You are a pain in the butt. Okay, so let's make some stone. So we're gonna throw that in there. That'll cook down into stone. I'm gonna let that do that, and I will probably just sieve some more stuff, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, we're back, and I've let everything smelt up, and we're doing our fun stuff, and we're gonna grab those, and we're gonna say, let's make a transfer pipe. We don't need a whole stack, we just need enough to work with. Alright, so we want to make a transfer pipe. So transfer pipes are actually fairly easy to make. You need some stone slabs and some redstone. So we're going to take about half of that, and we'll convert that into stone slabs. So we have ourselves some 18 slabs. We're going to say transfer pipe. We're just missing, oh, the redstone, which should be in here. So we're going to say, please make me some transfer pipes. And 16 is plenty enough for now. We can work on the automation stuff later. Now I want to say an item node, which is going to be, oh, the chest. So we need to make ourselves a chest. My mistake. And now, oh, that's, yeah, okay, items. That gives us 4 transfer nodes. Now what we can do with this is pretty cool. What we're going to do is we're going to say, you go on like right here probably. And it's going to do nothing right now because we need a world interaction upgrade. Oh, we don't have... Is that not a thing anymore? Ah, allows mining of cobblestone. So we need a mining upgrade, which is an iron pickaxe, some lapis, and some iron. Well, thankfully, we have all of those things now. So we can go ahead, we can make ourselves an iron pickaxe. Which we're going to do like this. And our lapis should be in here. We have just enough lapis. So if I want to make a mining upgrade, grab that iron. And there's ourselves. There's our mining upgrade. So we're going to take this, we're going to put it in here. And that should do absolutely nothing. Why? Oh, probably because what if I did... Hold on. So what if I went up here? Because right now there's a water and lava are right there. Oh, does it need to be between two source blocks, I wonder? I mean, I don't really care because we have cobble gen. We can bust this guy up a little bit. So we're gonna put that right there. And then we're gonna grab a bucket and we're gonna grab our water. And we'll move our water right here. This can all get cleaned up after. This is just an experiment at this point. Alright, so let's grab ourselves a transfer node. Slap that bad boy down. Yes, there it is. Okay, that's the secret. It needs to be a source block. So now what we could do is we could really expand our collection of cobblestone by basically manipulating what we've got here. Oh shit. No. Oh, thank God. Well, rip that torch. That's okay. Whew. Okay, so that's basically how that guy works. Now, we can speed this up using speed upgrades, but you can see it's already fairly quick. It's a little even faster than this guy, because this guy is like every 40 ticks. This is probably like 20 ticks. This is probably equal to... No, maybe even faster than that. Maybe this is like every 10 ticks. I don't think it's every tick quite yet. But we can definitely add like speed upgrades and other things to it to make it go even faster. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be all of that. The last thing I wanted to show you guys was how we're going to get non-blocks out of our smeltery. Because right now we've got a whopping 1 block and 3 ingots. So let's go get rid of that block. But what do we do with those 3 ingots? How is that going to help us? I'll show you. We're going to grab some gold. Grab 8 gold. And we're going to take this and we're going to put it in our smeltery. Now, because gold and iron don't mix, we can do this. Other stuff will make alloys, and we don't want to make alloys, so we have to be careful what we put in our smeltery. But that's going to go in there. We're going to grab ourselves an iron ingot, and we're going to go around the back to this guy. And this is the basis of what we're going to be using to make upgrades for all of our tools. Because I'm going to replace our flint pickaxe and stuff with iron heads very soon. But in order to do that, we need to make this first little step, which is casting our first ingot. We won't be able to make any other ingots until we do that. We could make other parts, of course, because we can cast them, but I really want to get these iron ingots out of here. So we see we've got our 4 gold ingots. We're going to select that. And I'm going to say, excuse me as I cough, let's make ourselves a cast. So what happens is the gold forms around it. Unfortunately, we lose that ingot. But now we have an ingot cast. And I don't want to use the rest of this gold just yet. So we're going to leave that, and we're going to get rid of this 3 iron. And all you got to do is right-click your spout, and out pops the iron. It cools fairly quickly, because it's only an ingot. And you can also automate this guy with transfer pipes, or with fluid pipes from Ender IO, or thermal expansion, whatever your heart's desire. And this is how we're going to be automating our smeltery when we get to that point. Is that 3 of them? Use 3? Yes, I did. Perfect. And that's going to be that. Kind of a shorter episode today, but that's okay, guys. We've got ourselves some iron. We're doing pretty good. We've got a decent amount of iron. For what, our 3rd episode? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'm going to be upgrading our cobble gen probably between episodes. I'm going to tear this ugly 1st generation cobble system out, and I'm going to get some more lava, some more crucibles, because we've got some more bone meal now, and we're going to pretty much turn our cobble gen up to the point where we won't have to worry about cobble generation. Cobble gen will be a thing of the past. It's just going to exist at all time for us. Of course, we've got these machines, but this is probably our fastest, if a little bit more of an expensive method. But it's easily expandable. Very easy to expand. But anyway, I digress. I might stick with these machines because they're a little bit cleaner, and I can not have to make a giant trench of lava. But whatever. If you liked the episode, you guys know what to do. Please go ahead and leave a like. You can always find other work I've done in the description box below. And of course, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.